I've been waiting on this all day. Oh, that is good stuff.
Sprayed you, sorry.
That's cold. That's really good.
That is good.
That's a crisp natural light right there.
I think this is my first one all weekend.
Really? Well, those are rookie numbers. We need to amp those up. Alrighty. We got a good episode lined up. Sam's back in town, so we're going to get right into it.
Back for the time being.
Here we go. Welcome to the Rowdy Folk Podcast. This is episode 2, and Sam is back in town. Sam, where have you been?
Out of town.
How's the vacation, dude?
It was good. Just wasn't long enough.
That ain't never long enough.
No, it's never long enough. It's like the weekend. Just as soon as it gets started, alas,
You look up.
she's gone.
Well, big part of this podcast is talking about living out here and things to do, so tell us what you did. Where'd you go? What'd you see?
So we went to Taos, outside of Taos, and went up there, did some fishing, took in the sights, you know.
Oh, yeah? Did you catch anything worth calling home about?
Yeah, we brought back some fish. It was good, man.
Good time?
Good time. I would say it was a break from the heat, but it was not.
Hey, there's nobody getting a break right now.
But it was good. It's good to be back. Good to be on the Rowdy Folk Network.
Heck yeah, brother. Glad to have you.
Glad to have you finally.
Speaking of which, that's the perfect shirt.
Perfect shirt.
When I think Rowdy Folk, that's the shirt.
You know, we get a little rowdy here and there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we got some good stuff coming up. Merchandise is on its way in. Everything is confirmed. It's being made as we speak. So Rowdy Folk attire is coming quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Gonna be good.
Colt, what we got up on the old list?
We'll see what we got. Well, we already asked Sam where he's been. But,
yeah. Oh,
man,
also, we wanted
you're
to
here, so we wanted to ask you. We've already plugged the band.
about the
The
leather
Cell
company,
family.
too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
How's the old leather business going?
Good. It's busy.
Busy?
And full-time job here. It's kind of hard to keep up with it at times. I do, especially the custom orders. I'm
Yeah.
kind of trying to get away from that
Yeah.
and do more
Streamlined, like
Just
basic stuff.
generic stuff.
Yeah, have a few things that I do that I make really good and really well, and just kind of focus on those
Yeah, just put
generic things, not custom.
Yeah.
And great Christmas presents. I make shave kits, knife sheets, gun holsters.
just get all the stuff that you do really well. It's like
Right.
putting your best produce at the front row at the farmer's market.
Because that's what takes a lot of the time is the custom aspect of things. Like it just takes up a lot of time catering to what people want, and as opposed to just a generic template that you can make quicker.
Wish I'd have brought that sheath you made me now.
Oh, that was
one of my first ones.
One of your
Gen
first
1.
ones?
It's a Gen 1.
Had the
self-made.
original Maker's Mark just scratched into the back of it.
Just the initials, right?
That's a collector's item.
Yeah, you're cutting back on the custom orders, but you got room for one more custom order?
Anything for the Rowdy Folk Network.
Sam is looking into getting us I don't know what you would call it, a leather piece with our brand across it, and we're going to mount it on a plaque. Probably put it on front of the table.
Gonna be sweet.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be nice. Yeah, also, we were curious, too, what's been going on with the old family band, Cell Family Band.
Busy, man. They've been really busy. I come to all the gigs I can, but it's nearly almost every weekend there's something going on. Either private events, weddings, or whatever, or we're playing at wineries. We play at some gigs in Abilene, the Ice House in Abilene. We play at several wineries in Fredericksburg. So
That's always a good time. We love a good winery.
oh yeah.
There any new material on the way?
So we had been in the studio first I should say our first album that we recorded was with Bobby Flores. And for those who don't know, Bobby passed away probably about a month ago, and we had already been in the studio and had about another 8 songs started. So now that he's passed, we're not sure where we're going to go with those. But I had 3 new songs coming out, so we're kind of at a point where we don't know who to take them to next. We're having to look into it, but more content coming. But we do have an album out. It's been out for about a year, and you can find it on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, anywhere they sell music. Or you can buy a CD if you're old like me. We listen to those.
We love a good CD. You know me, I got the old VHS collection.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite song on that album?
Me?
Yeah. All of you. All of us.
Mine, of course. No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. I really like my dad's. My dad did a song called "Don't You Play No Bagpipe Music" when they put me in the ground, and it's a song about when he dies. He's like, "Hey, don't play me no Danny Boy. Don't play the sad music. Play me some mariachi. Play me some Montaigne."
That's one of my favorites.
Make it a party, right? So. And we actually got Flaco Jimenez to play the accordion part on it.
Heck yeah.
For those who don't know, that's Texas Tornadoes.
That's badass.
So that was pretty cool. That's probably one of my favorites, but it'd be hard to pick a favorite because they're all really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's probably one of my favorites too. I listened to that one a couple days ago.
Heck yeah.
It's really good.
Makes the beer go down.
I think the song I keep coming back to is "Deep in My Texas Heart."
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Too.
I love that one.
That is probably that's probably going to be maybe the most successful one.
You think so?
I think so. My sister Sadie is the one who wrote that one, and she's a heck of a songwriter. And man, I think she's going to be going places. We're trying to keep a family thing as long as we can. I know there might be some options later down the road for us to branch out and do our own things.
Yeah.
Right now, just keep
Kyle close knit.
Kyle ripped it up on the karaoke floor the other night, from what I understand.
I would like to see that.
That is not a. You think you sound really good when you're doing it. I'm sure people like.
There's a few drinks.
There was a couple of cold snacks involved that night. So I don't know if y'all have ever heard "Rich Girl" by Hall & Oates.
Who hasn't?
But definitely tore that old girl up on the stage. Looking back on the video, I think I'm just going to delete it. I don't think it exists anymore.
Dude, it's culture.
It was a good time. It was at the Detour in Midland, Texas.
Oh, man.
That was for a long time. That was my go-to bar, but still is. Still high up on the roster. It's just a little dive bar. They have pool tournaments on Wednesdays, and they're good people that work over there. Good and fair prices too for cold snacks. Fair prices. They never ask too much of you. And you will not be discriminated against if you wear Crocs and a Hawaiian T-shirt on a Thursday night.
Christian of them.
Oh man, what else we got? Oh, I had something I wanted to ask Sam on the list.
On the way here, my sister called me randomly, she just graduated college for computer stuff. I think of writing code and things like that. But we'd mentioned on the previous episode that we needed a computer guy. Or gal. Well, she was listening to the podcast and called me and said, "Hey, y'all need a computer gal?"
Well, you can definitely use a computer gal.
Was she gonna let us call her Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie, pull that up. Quit eating my ice cream out of the fridge.
We definitely need somebody, and if she's willing to be...
She's going to drive all the way out to Midland to accommodate us?
Dude, we live in 2022. This is the age of Zoom meetings and...
Oh, yeah.
Working remote.
That's true.
Yeah. They got this thing called electronic mail. You can send files and things that you have in one computer to another computer through the interwebs.
Hey, what do you use, the Pony Express?
Yeah, it's reliable, man.
I'm still waiting on... USPS to come pick up this package. Tried to ship it last April.
Took a whole team.
I'm still waiting on a T-shirt from September. I don't think
I don't think it's going to make it.
I'm starting to lose hope on that. Maybe I should look in. Maybe I should call them. Maybe I should call USPS.
Probably should.
And here,
Yeah,
put this over
where's
here
the
so you
old
can-
list? Oh,
But we
what's-
may or may not have us our unpaid intern already, so shout out to little sis for volunteering.
stepping
So
up.
maybe we should go back to just the basics, the beginning on how all three of us know each other.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
we ought to.
Give the people a
Give the people what they want to hear.
Yeah.
give the people
Yeah.
what they want. Yeah, so we went to college. All three of us went to TSTC in Waco. Heck of an establishment, let me tell you. No, we had a
Pristine.
good time, man. It's nice out there. It's real nice. A lot to do in Waco. We met, me and my buddy Doug. We went up there. I think we met Sam on the second day.
Yeah, I think we all by the end of the first week we'd all met each other in some capacity,
Yeah,
said hello or something.
yeah. And then eventually, somehow, we ended up at Sam's apartment. You know, fast forward through all the through the who's and what's and who's yours, and about 3 weeks in, we were outside Sam's apartment about every other night with a roping dummy, cooking burgers or hot dogs, and just tossing a rope all night long. I mean, we were those people out in the yard just doing stupid
That's
shit.
how bored we were. That was cheap and
Oh yeah,
entertainment
Oh, yeah.
right there. Just throwing the rope.
trying to jump through hoops, literally.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Colt,
We,
I remember one of the first times that we actually hung out outside of class was me, Doug, Canton, and
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We were just all standing around outside and we're like, man, I'm hungry. You want to go get something? It's like, yeah, boys want to go to Hooters.
Oh no, wings sounded so good that day.
went between classes and
I'm sure that's why. y'all-
took a couple beers
yeah.
down
For
and
the
some
wings.
Yeah.
You go for the food.
Yeah, no, I get my Hooters to go. So
Oh.
I'm not a degenerate.
Yeah.
Just like their food.
I DoorDash my Hooters.
Of course you do.
Dave's bringing you wings. Oh man, so I mean, we've known each other for a good long while, and we all
ended up in Midland.
all
Yep.
ended up in Midland,
Fate,
Texas.
as fate would have it.
You know,
Yeah.
most of us move here for the scenery.
Yeah, it's beautiful for those who don't live in Midland.
Yeah, it's real nice out here.
I would
Tell you
highly-
what, one of the first things that I noticed when you come out here, or just anybody, when it's their first time out here and you're out working and there's a flare rocking in the middle of the night, you got to take a Snapchat of it and put it on your story.
Oh yeah, that's
I remember when
I
I
don't
first
have
moved out
chat
here and all my Snapchat friends hard at work
making that dirty money.
making that dirty money.
Which I mean, we're not calling you out, but maybe just like don't do it every single night.
To each his own.
Yeah, to each his own. Me personally, I wouldn't post the same picture of the same flare.
I never did it because I was afraid of getting yelled at because if the flare's rocking, no,
Probably shouldn't be on your
Dude,
phone.
Probably shouldn't be on your phone.
Class 1 Div 2 area, like unsafe.
Yeah, is your iPhone XR? Is it intrinsically safe? Probably not. Ah man, but God, there's something I wanted to ask you, Sam. And I don't think I got it written down over here. Oh, actually, we had a debate. We wanted your input on it. Do you think you can outdrink your dad?
Most definitely.
Most coming out confident. Most definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say most definitely.
Colt, what about you?
Well, see, my dad's a bit of a younger guy. I don't think I can outdrink him. I think I can keep up.
Dude, there's no way that he could keep up with Mexico Colt.
No,
No.
Mexico Colt
Maybe.
is a different breed.
Dude, Mexico Colt left the station.
I've been trying to get him back. I just want to see him one more time before I die.
We almost got Mexico Colt out last night. We tried to.
Yeah, we went out. We painted this town red.
We tore it down. But my dad, you know, he's a seasoned veteran. But, you know, sometimes the old bull gets put out to pasture and that new young calf comes in, rocking and a rolling. I think I could put him to sleep.
You think so?
Ding ding.
Man,
I think I have no I'm about as confident as you are. I think I could I think I could get after it.
Oh man, your dad would put up a good strong.
Oh,
effort.
he would.
yeah.
I've
He
seen
would
him.
be a solid
what
A+ for effort.
From what I've heard of old Craigerator.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he wouldn't. I'm not saying he would, go down without a fight. He'd hang in there for a while. But you hear that? That's the starting bell. Bring it on, Dad.
Now, on that kind of, you think you can outdrink your dad, Sam? Can you kick his ass?
I wouldn't go that far.
I think I'm out on that one. Every stupid thing,
We all are.
every
I could not
stupid
kick my
thing I've
dad's ass.
ever done that pissed that man off. If it came down to a fight, he's
boss.
bringing up all those things I ever did to piss him off, and it's just going straight into strength in his arms. It's coming out. Like that time I beat a snake with this brand new fancy level. Like the only thing I had was the level, and he went off to the house to get some parts or something, and that water moccasin was just on the road, and I was like, well, we can't let him go back into the grass. The only thing I had that was long enough to smack it was his new 4-foot level. He still gives me shit about that.
I think the angriest I ever saw my dad at me. We were putting up some carports, metal buildings in Abilene. I wasn't much help. I was kind of young. It's more like a step and fetch it type of
Yeah,
guy.
the gopher. You go for this, go for that.
Gopher, right? Well, I was moving the ladder around for him, and I might have left the sledgehammer up on the top rung, and he went to move that, and that thing came down and hit him right in the eyes.
Oof.
And
Hey, that pissed Jesus off.
I started getting a little bit weak in the legs, to say the
A little
least.
scared.
Yeah.
You get them fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
When you're 5 years old, it's more flight than fight.
You done messed up, Ron.
Oh man, Colt, you take your dad in a fight?
I could not take my dad in a fight.
I want to say that loud and clear. I could not win.
Dad,
This is
you're
not
out there.
If you're listening to this,
This is not a call out.
this is not a call. If anything, this is me bowing down.
This is
Now, if we're still doing this podcast in 10 years, like episode 300, 400, whatever it's going to be,
yeah. You wait till you're
we'll have this
We'll
conversation
revisit
again.
you
We'll
wait till
revisit it.
you wait till you're 80 years old, old man. I'll take your ass then.
That's
I'll put a broomstick
That's pretty
in-
low, even for your standards.
I'll probably maybe I'll just come back every 10 years.
We'll just revisit
got it
it and
this
see how
time.
spry he is. Every decade, we'll check in and see what's happening.
There you go.
All right, guys, we're going to
Listen.
take a quick break, get a little beer run to the fridge over there, and we will be right back.
And we're back.
We are back. Call us the McRib, bitch.
Ooh.
It seems like they get colder and colder each time.
Frosty.
The only
Go
thing
down easier too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanted to address something. Even though we bullied Sam on the first episode about the wearing the jeans and it's 115 degrees out here, this man still showed up. Second episode, boots and jeans, no Crocs, no shorts. Kick him up, Sam. There it is.
I'm a man. I'm the dude. That's what you call
That's what
me.
you call his dudeness. I mean, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah.
we're gonna bully you into wearing shorts on this show.
Oh yeah. We'll kick you. We'll lock the door. We'll keep you out until you show up in shorts and Crocs.
I will do it.
There's a dress code we would like you to abide by.
It's outside my comfort zone.
We literally have 3 rules: keep the beers cold, keep the Crocs rocked, and let those shins breathe.
This isn't Nom, Sam. This is the Rowdy Folk Podcast. There are rules.
There are rules. Not many, but there are rules.
I'll do my best next time.
Don't want to get the shin sweats while you're doing the podcast.
I'm not okay. I might compromise with you and at least wear the Crocs. With
Okay.
the jeans.
There you go. That's an okay compromise.
Was that
You
a
can-
compromise?
Yeah, that's a good little
I mean,
start.
if I get a flat
That's a
tire
good-
on the way over here and I'm in shorts, I'm gonna give y'all a sawmill cussing.
Well, Sam, just drive better. Don't bust your tire open.
That's true.
That sounds like
I mean,
a
sometimes
people's
it's
like a
personal
personal
problem.
sometimes it's just, it can't be avoided.
Yeah, especially out here on the Midland roads, West Texas roads.
Exactly.
You never know what. I drove around 2 ladders on I-20 the other day. It's in the middle of the lane. You just never know what you're going to find out there.
You never know when you're going to need your pair of jeans on, is all I'm saying.
Sam's Life is sponsored by Wrangler.
That's right, dude. Now if I can just figure out how to get them to pay me.
Hold up, you guys are getting paid? Oh, what we got up next on the list?
What do we got?
Oh, I wanted to talk about the episode 1 sound quality. I know all you listeners out there love the soothing the soothing sound of our what is the brand of that fan?
Costway, I
The
think.
Costway. The old Costway fan keeping us cool. And what was our studio that it is Colt hot ass garage. I don't know if you've ever been in a like a crock pot or a hot tub for far too long.
With no massaging jets.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
massaging jets either. We were just sitting there baking.
What was it yesterday? 100? 102?
102, 105.
I quit counting after 95.
Every degree. How about? I got a question for y'all. Why does it seem like after you hit 100, 100 is the threshold, and once it hits 100, like it's hot no matter what you're doing, where you're at, it's always hot. But every degree over 100 is that much worse. Like if you go from 90 to 95, it's not a big deal. But if you go from 100 to 102,
It's a big deal.
it's like a big difference. Why is that?
You can feel your skin blistering quicker with every degree.
Oh yeah, and I'm not a big sunscreen guy, so I definitely feel it.
I'm not either, but I sure need to be.
Get a little scorched out there.
God almighty, yeah.
I have started hitting up the old ears. Gotta
So
protect the ears. They're just so they're thin.
Yeah. Yeah, my dumbass went out and bought a black hard hat. Wouldn't recommend it.
Really, this is like a little sun magnet.
Baking. My head is in an oven all day. 109.
He's just Sam's always cooking up good ideas.
Yeah. It's probably where the Dwayne Bramage comes from.
Spray painted green, people will love you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it makes a big difference once you hit that threshold of 100 to go 1 degree hotter. It's a big difference after 100.
I think I'd rather be freezing my tail
I like
than being hot.
like people are always saying like, you can just shed a layer when it's hot, or you can just you can always if it's
I
cold.
can't take my skin off.
When it's
Yeah,
cold,
I
you
mean-
can always put something else on, but it's always comfortable.
Yeah.
You can make yourself comfortable. You can't put AC outside.
A problem out here in West Texas is those things called seasons. We don't really have any of those.
I think we have 2.
It goes from freezing ass cold to boiling ass hot, and there's no in between. And it could happen the same week.
That could happen in the
yeah.
same. It can almost happen in like the same day.
Yeah.
You wake up and it's 50 degrees, and then like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's back up to like 97.
Like 20 degrees, sun's out, the wind's not blowing.
Beautiful.
I'm down with that
Yeah,
every day.
all the
But the problem in Midland, Texas is the wind blows
All the time.
all the time.
You look out the window of the office right now. There's a little dirt devil.
There she goes.
She's gone.
Picked up a small child, too.
They're just gonna drop him over at the YMCA.
My Christian.
Thanks, dirt devils.
Well, before we get too far away from it, we was asking Sam about music, but
So Sam, you do music. How does one do music?
He just does it.
He just does.
this man plays what, 5 different instruments?
So I started probably when I was about 4 years old with the mandolin. I couldn't get my arms around my dad's guitar,
Yeah.
so he gave me a mandolin. I wanted to play the fiddle, but he said, "Well, try the mandolin first, right?" So I did a little bit of that, and then
Jaw harp.
what's that?
The jaw harp.
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course, the jug.
Just got you behind the camera, smacking spoons on your lap.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen some really good people playing spoons.
Yeah.
Maybe that's your next one.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's one of y'all's.
Oh yeah, I can lay down a fat bead on a stirring spoon.
Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, I started with the mandolin, went straight into the guitar. I've pretty much always just played the guitar.
Like birds fly, Sam plays guitar.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's what I do, man. My parents met in a band, right? So it's always just kind of been in the family. They were playing at the honky tonks on Saturday, and then they'd be playing at church on Sunday.
I don't think you ever told me that.
No?
That they met in a band. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
Really?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they met in a band. It was a really cool name too, like Distant Thunder or something. But
That's good. That's good.
but yeah,
They ought to do this a little throwback one day.
Throwback to Distant
Little throwback
Thunder.
special.
The return of Distant Thunder.
Yeah.
yeah. So my granddad really is the one who started it, and my dad played guitar. But somehow they heard about him, and they got him to come and join the band. But yeah, they met that way, and so we just always grew up around it.
Yeah, it's been a big part.
Oh yeah, and I grew up singing and playing in church, you know, and we never thought anything of it as just being. It was just fun. It was just for fun. It's always been something that the family just did together.
Yeah.
But my dad wanted to kind of capture it, right? So he contacted Bobby Flores, and we got in the studio, and we were able to make an album, and it's just since then, man, it's just been getting bigger and bigger. We're getting a lot more higher paying gigs, and
Heck yeah, man. We're here for it. We need to come see you in concert.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See the whole family.
Lately, the biggest event we've done is we opened up we were one of the opening acts for Ray Wiley Hubbard. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, we were going to
Pretty
try to
good
make
name.
it to that one. We ended up getting busy with work.
Yeah.
But definitely we want to make it to your next one as soon as we can.
Yeah.
So what's
man.
old Ray Wiley Hubbard like?
He's a cool dude. He's a little different, you know. Not gonna lie. He's
But a good guy.
sure. We didn't get to meet him, but he's his own breed. But I like his music, man. He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Oh yeah.
But
He doesn't he sing Snake Farm?
Snake Farm.
just sounds nasty,
It
dude.
just sounds pretty much is.
Pretty much. But yeah, we've been opening up for some big names, and
Heck
just
yeah.
trying to.
So just out of curiosity, can you list off the instruments that you play?
Yeah, I play guitar. I play another guitar. It's called a beat bender.
Okay.
Yeah, I can go into that later.
That thing's
But,
cool.
Yeah, but yeah, guitar, harmonica.
I love those nights when Sam pulls the old harmonica out.
Yeah,
That's always a
Oh,
good
yeah.
time.
Mandolin. I could probably go back and pick some of that up. But lately, my latest endeavor is still guitar.
Yeah. Oh, the
Uh,
Corpus Christi Bay rendition we did.
The steel guitar has always just been my favorite instrument. I mean,
it's-
that's what makes me love country music. It's
You definitely do it justice, man. You play it really well.
yeah,
Nice.
And not to slack off on my side, strumming the old guitar.
this guy can play too. Don't fool you. This guy can.
Yeah.
do it.
I can.
Maybe-
I can hit a few chords.
Maybe the next Rowdy Folk, we need to do a live Corpus Christi Bay Robert Earl
Oh, I
King.
don't know. I think we got.
Ooh.
I think we're gonna run that through the old audio tuner.
Auto tune. But yeah, that's the latest thing I've been trying to
So
learn.
you're like a 5-trick pony.
No, not really.
It's like at least.
I'm
5
half-ass good at a few things. I'm not whole-ass good at one thing. Just half-ass. I'm a half-asser.
tricks. Only got one cheek on the board.
I've just always been interested in too many things. That's been my problem.
Yeah.
Always, even in high school. And it was never really good at just like one thing because I wanted to do it all, right? I wanted that's why like I go into my room and I'm like, what do I want to play? Do I want to play steel guitar? Do I want to play guitar? I don't know.
Just sit there for 2 hours and not ever do anything. Just like I don't know which one's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
it today.
Yeah.
That's why so that's what music is to you, and that's why I started Rowdy Folk Network, because y'all know me. I'm a people person. I like to talk. I like to
You're a good spokesperson.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man. I just like
Hey.
I'm just like kind of a social butterfly most of the time.
I'm
Yeah,
going
everywhere
to be,
we go.
I'm going to be honest though. when Kyle mentioned the idea of the Rowdy Folk Network, we were I shouldn't say we. I should say Kyle was about
5 or 6 sheets to the wind.
Yeah, he was. He was not going to be able to drive home. Let's just say that. And me and Colt were just kind of milking it. We were just kind of scoping it out, just sipping.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't going that hard. It wasn't that kind of night for me and Colt. But Kyle, the star of the line for Kyle, he was having a good time.
I was having a great time.
Yeah. We were over there at the what was the bodega?
La Bodega.
Upstairs at the La
Upstairs
Bodega.
bar.
Go check it out.
Go
Free
check it
salsa and 36-ounce beers.
Man, you had some tall boys.
Oh, I was pushing them back.
This guy, he could drink the whole thing in like
Not
under
long.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I do. I am a fast drinker.
He was taking care of them things like they're about to take them away from him.
I wasn't babysitting the old girls. I was sending them home.
So we're sitting there, and Kyle says, I'm thinking about starting a podcast. And me and Colt were like, okay, that's cool. We're like, honestly, I just thought he was shit-faced. He didn't know what he was talking about.
We'll see what he says in the morning.
Yeah, I was like, he's going to forget that we ever had this conversation. And the next morning, he's like, hey, man, I was for real about the podcast. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, and here we are.
And now, episode 2. We're on episode 2.
We're all here.
And let me tell you, the improvement from episode 1 to episode 2, astronomical.
Yep.
Big vocab guy over here. Big word time. This is just a fair warning to anybody that ever drinks around me. You never really know if what I'm saying is because I'm drunk or if it's actually going to happen.
I should have known, but
You should have. You should have known. I'm a dreamer. That's why we're here.
Dreamer.
So I've been impressed with how far this has come just in a couple weeks from being a drunken conversation in a parking lot.
Here we are.
And here we are recording episode 2.
Kyle's words were, you were like, why can't we do it, man?
Like, why not?
Why not us?
That's kind of our
I've
company.
heard the words "Why not us" at least 100 times. In my
I did say that a lot.
And my thoughts were like, who wants to sit around and listen to us drink beer? And
I was surprised how many views and downloads and people sending me messages after the first episode dropped. And I mean, like, we got, like, there's a lot of good people that we know, family and friends, but also, like, they've been super supportive, telling people about it. Colt, Bree's been posting about it. Y'all, your family has been super helpful, and we appreciate all that. But aside from just, like, the people that we know, I was surprised how many messages and just, like, just love from the people that have been listening to it already. And I think the first episode was hard to listen to. It's literally named the background noise episode.
I mean, even though I wasn't there, like, I got to the end of it, and I was like, that's it? Like, oh man, I want to listen to more. Like, I know you. I'm kind of biased. Like, you guys are my friends, but like, I would drive around and listen to it. Like,
I'm a big podcast guy because I do a lot of driving for work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could only listen to music for so many hours.
Yeah.
And after that, I get into my podcast mode.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny Bush Radio on Pandora like gets me through the day. I mean, every once in a while, you gotta jump over to the old podcast.
Oh yeah.
I like to listen to. There's these guys they have one called Music and Ideas, and they'll just be like, they'll just have an artist for the day, and they'll just talk all about him, the history about it, the music.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
Maybe we can do something like that here too.
Music and ideas. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, man, it's been crazy how fast it's kind of taken off. I'm honestly just surprised. like I said, aside from just the people that we know, and just like our connections from people that we've grown up with, or family members or friends or anything like that. I'm just surprised how well it's taken off from people that have no connection to us. I think it's kind of crazy how fast that happened. But I mean, we're having a good time. We're here with it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, it went from a conversation, a very drunk Kyle conversation in the parking lot, and basically the moral of the story is, why not us?
Why not us, man?
Why not us? All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, grab a couple more cold snacks, and we'll be right back.
Howdy, howdy, let's get rowdy.
Oh God,
T-shirt right there.
Was
that's
that
merchandise right there.
Oh yeah.
was that worse than the peanut joke?
Oh, the peanut joke. Colt's peanut joke. Is that on the list? It's on
no,
my.
it
It's
is
on my
now.
separate
Well,
list.
now you gotta say it.
Oh,
'cause I don't know. What
Oh,
to
we were out eating at Tequila's. Me, him, Bree, and another girl we're friends with, Marina. And we were debating like, are we about to go out on the town? 'Cause, well, we're all ready to have some fun. And I said, well, I hope you don't have a peanut allergy, because it's about to get nuts.
That's
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That's a pretty good dad joke for someone who's not a dad.
Those are the best ones. I love dad jokes.
I love Colt's isms.
Oh yeah, Colt.
Like a little
the best. His one-liners.
I want to write a book.
You probably should.
So one of my fondest memories of Colt during college was Colt was always. So me and Colt lived together during college, right? Mm-hmm. We had like a little 2-bedroom. Was it duplex?
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout out to our other roommate, Garrett Martin.
Oh yeah, Garrett. We gotta have him on here.
Let's get
When
Garrett.
when he comes down, at least make him call in. But
I said, call Garrett right now. See if he picks up.
okay.
Call him on the pod. Welcome to the Folk Rowdy Cast Pod.
Okay. While I'm doing that,
We're making cellular calls.
I gotta tell the story on Colt.
Okay.
Colt would wake up for no reason, the ass crack of dawn. His class doesn't start till like 8 o'clock, and he's up
I like to get up
either
early.
playing Jurassic World or
He still plays Jurassic World.
How's that all?
Last time I stayed the night over there and I woke up at a decent time. It was like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. I wake up from my slumber on this couch and I look up and there's dinosaurs on the TV. He's like, I'm building the park.
okay. So he was either doing that first thing, or he's already had a pot of coffee in it, and
Dude, I
he's
drank way too
sitting
much
at
coffee.
he's sitting at the breakfast table and he's watching some kind of gun video. Some kind, but the most memorable one. I'm in the restroom. Let's just say that, right? I'm just trying to start the day. I'm taking a fat shit, and I'm just hearing what Colton is listening to from the other room, and the man that Colt was listening to.
That video got out there. I didn't realize that. That's what
You
it
took
turned
it to
into.
heart, dude. Whatever. The guy that Colt's listening to says, you should not have trees in your yard because it gives the enemy an advantage point. When they come. The man said, don't have trees in your yard because they're gonna be shooting you from.
Dude, he got even further out there. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember the name. I just remember I kind of quit listening to it not long after that. But dude, that guy got out there.
Don't have trees in your yard.
It's an advantage point, dude. Colt's like, oh yeah.
He's like, you know what? I never thought about it like that.
Cut them all down.
I know what I'll do. I'll move to Midland.
Oh yeah.
Trees
He said I was gonna buy a chainsaw for my home here. He's like, why not just move somewhere where trees can never grow?
My dog can run away and I can watch him for
I don't get worried until
a
day
week.
2.
Run away.
I think Colt runs on coffee and cheese.
Yeah, dude, I love cheese.
Gosh, cheese does not love you, dude.
No shit.
Been around this guy when he's
Been
eating
around-
cheese and coffee?
No, dude, it's
Do shit through a screen door.
Don't even hit the screen either.
Somebody get a mop.
Colt. We love you, but I've seen this man put 3 scooping handfuls of cheese on a bowl of food that's already, level. It's full. This man will have 6 inches of shredded, Kobe Jack cheese piled up on whatever he's eating. Doesn't even nuke it. Just, when I say cold snack, I'm usually talking about a beer. That's what I like. When Colt says cold snack, that means he's going to pop the fridge door open. He's going to find that family-sized Sam's Club pack of cheese and have about 4 or 5 handfuls.
Jack cheese.
Well, how's that any different
coffee.
than just? How's that any different than just cutting a slice off a block of cheese?
It's different.
So when we were in
That
college,
ain't that different.
It's a little different.
when we were in college, Colt's nickname was Grease.
Greasy.
So if I call, you want me to call Garrett right now?
Yeah, call Garrett.
And ask him the story about Grease?
Oh, yeah, call Garrett. Why
See if
not?
he answered. I'm going to put him on speaker.
Put him on speaker.
I'm going to let you do the little spokesperson, Rowdy Folk Network thing if he answers. I hope he answers. That'd be cool.
Garrett. Are you there?
What's up, dude? You're talking to Boudreaux.
Hey, you are on the Rowdy Folk Podcast right now.
With Kyle Rutledge and Colt Fincannon.
Oh, really?
Hey, we needed to, we were wondering if we could get a little backstory on
The Grease.
why Colt is called Grease.
Yes. Can you enlighten us? We knew you were the
Colt's called Grease?
yeah.
Yeah. Put it up to the mic.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If you could see the sheen on his recliner, his camo recliner,
The shade.
it's about the same sheen if you put a cheese ball on a paper towel and you let it sit there for a day. It's about the same amount of grease that comes off both of them.
That was the most perfect analogy.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
That's why I call it grease.
That also because that dude was pretty greasy in college.
Oh.
Pretty greasy.
He's a little greasy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Garrett, we're long story
recording.
short, we're recording. We've got a podcast going.
Yeah, we're recording episode 2 right now. We need to get you to come up here to Midland.
Oh yeah, I need to come up there.
Are you gonna come up and be on the Rowdy Folk Podcast?
He better.
Yeah, sometime this month. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll make it a date.
Yeah, I got it shut down here in September, but I need to burn some vacation before then.
Yeah, we all need to burn a little more vacation.
Yeah, that ain't
if
no
we're being
joke.
honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Thanks for answering.
Yeah.
I'll call you back later.
Yeah, but sometime this month, dude, I'll have to come out.
Sounds good. We'll have you on the show.
10-4. Sounds good, buddy.
See you later, Garrett.
Thanks, Garrett.
Later, Garrett.
Wait, is that cold in the background?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah, it's Grease.
Hell yeah.
There's like a, oh, thanks, dude.
Okay, one more. Before you go, can you tell one story on Colt? Like, do you have a story like off the top of your head? I know it's putting you on the spot. You got a Colt story?
Oh. Let me see.
What's the most fondest Colt memory?
There got to
from
be a
college?
bunch of them.
Oh, I mean, every morning you wake up and you're just half asleep, trying to get breakfast going or whatever, and you hear Colton in the living room, full blast gun videos, reviewing a Ruger 1911 chambered in 10 millimeter.
Oh
at least,
my god.
At least I'm consistent. Two
Every
stories from
morning.
different people.
He's an
Every
animal.
morning.
Colt is an animal of habit.
It was either that or Jurassic World.
Yes, that or Jurassic World just blaring in the background.
He's trying to build his park, man.
Well, that was kind of therapy for me, to be honest with you.
Oh man,
Oh
Good
shit.
times.
Well, Garrett, we're glad you picked up. We were really hoping to get the story on Grease, and you put it to a T, man. That was great.
oh yeah. Oh, there's definitely more to come. That's just the beginning.
Man, we can't wait for you to come up and get on the old Rowdy Folk Network podcast.
Oh, for sure.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
We'll talk to you later.
Take
all
it
right?
easy.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
That was the
That was
best.
perfect.
Man, he's a good guy too.
If he was in Midland, he would be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Man, that was the best analogy for Grease.
Yep.
It's like a cheese.
That
You
was
take one
awesome.
of the cheese puffs and set it on that.
That was a true story. Me and Colton and Garrett,
Oh, y'all told me about that.
we would go to Walmart or wherever. I guess we went to Walmart, and we would buy the biggest tub of cheese balls that money could buy. And that's what we would take home. And we'd go to the TSTC library, rent a DVD, you know, plug her in, be drinking some beers, you know, having some cheese balls. And that was a daily routine until one day Colton left a few of those cheese balls on a napkin.
It wasn't me. I didn't eat a whole lot of them.
No?
No.
Okay, then I guess it was Garrett. He left some cheese balls on a napkin overnight. When we got there when we went in there the next morning, that whole paper towel looked like somebody poured a skillet of bacon grease on it. All the grease from that cheese ball. And we looked at that, and from that day on, we never bought another jug of cheese ball ever again.
Well, kind of off of that, we I was at home, you know, back home with my family, and I was telling them about that. It was probably that following weekend after that. I said, yeah. And then my dad and my brother, somebody said, what would happen if you lit it on fire? I said, I don't know. We got some potato chips in the cabinet. we dug out some potato chips. We lit one on fire. That little bastard burned for probably 3 or 4 minutes.
Imagine that. That's just great in your gut.
Yeah.
You just want to take a bag of Ruffles with you if you ever go camping. Start up a fire real quick.
Fig Newtons were my go-to on a hunting camping trip.
Oh, yeah. My go-to is, so me and Doug used to go out to our family land and go hunting, and we were real big on. We had a routine. We'd leave, 4:00 heading out there. We'd stop by Whataburger and get breakfast. Eat Whataburger in the stand, and then you leave about lunch or 1:00 or whatever. We go back through to Sonic and get that family pack of cheese sticks. Tear up about 8 cheese sticks a piece.
Gosh,
And that was a
be
routine.
in the car with you guys. It'd be a little windy.
That was routine.
I think my favorite, or my go-to is definitely saltines, summer sausage.
Oh,
cheese.
summer sausage.
And cheese, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's hard to beat, man. That's just
a good snack
Oh.
right there. That's
And it's
a good warm snack or cold snack.
So-
My go-to is though. You know those spicy crackers, like they're saltines, but they're like got all the spices on them. The hot crackers, no.
I don't think so.
They sell them at a lot of gas stations. You got to try it. So you get your summer sausage and you put it on that hot cracker, little kick to it, and it'll change your life. It's so good.
I feel like it doesn't really take that much to change your life, buddy.
No, it doesn't. Leonard Skinner put it to me. They call me the breeze. I just go.
That's JJ Cale, dude.
Do what?
JJ Cale.
Did you write it?
Yeah. That was pre-Skinner.
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 That's how we date our men. Pre-Skinner or post-Skinner.
Yeah. I'm just giving credit where it's credit's due.
Yeah, fair. You're our in-house music guy, though.
Yeah.
So that's your job. You're doing it.
Okay.
And
So right quick, over the break, I'm sitting here during the podcast thinking, like, damn, Kyle smells like a fish.
yeah,
This stink, he stinks really bad. I'm like, oh, what's up with that?
asshole.
Anyways, like I leave the room over the break, and I'm still smelling it. Wouldn't you know, it's me. And I must have got some salmon eggs or something in this pocket. I guess I was wearing this same shirt when I was fishing, and it's pretty dang fishy, man.
He literally told me when he walked back in the room. He said, "Man, I was wondering this whole time. I was like, why does Kyle smell like a trout?" Me. Of course I know. He's me.
Yeah. Yeah. So on that note,
man. Yeah. I'll make sure to. Anytime you ever smell anything, I'll be like, all right, check your frocket.
yeah, dude.
See what's going on in your pocket on your chest.
Some old Dio for the BO,
No. You need something. You need something a little stronger than Old Spice to get rid of salmon eggs.
So on that note, my dad would tell my sister would never used to take care of herself. Let's just say that, like, no basic hygiene.
Yeah.
So my dad would say that she had low gene. It wasn't hygiene, it was low gene. So we all need to work on our low gene.
Yeah, we need to work on the
Got to wash your ass.
Oh man, yeah, But also, I wanted to talk about this. We did talk about this over the break too. Putting hot sauce as a dressing on your beer.
Well, what led to that? How did I do that?
That was after we recorded episode 1. We had the pizza. No, it wasn't even. That was a couple of days ago. Whenever I ordered,
I think you were just hanging out in the garage or something.
Yeah, we had ordered the Domino's, and you brought out that off-brand
Louisiana hot sauce.
It literally just says Louisiana hot sauce in a yellow label, or like a blue label, yellow lettering. Like it literally looks like. Have you ever seen one of those shows where they don't get the sponsorship and they can't put the actual beer can in the show? It just says beer on the can.
Yeah.
It was like that, but
Something
Louisiana
like that.
hot sauce. It's actually really good. But Colt had the bright idea to.
Well, we got it for the pizza, right?
Yeah, we got it for the pizza, but then it's just sitting on the table while we're recording, and Colt just grabs it, like throws 6 or 7 drops across the rim of his beer. He used it as dressing. Louisiana hot sauce dressing on Miller Lite.
Dude,
I guess
that's
I was
the
thinking
most-
like a Michelada or something.
That's the most white trash thing I have ever heard of. No, maybe it's not white trash. It's, I don't know. You're a gringo.
It's greasy.
It's probably more a Mexican thing,
Yeah.
Hispanic thing.
I didn't have to pay tahini on it or nothing.
It's just off-brand Louisiana hot sauce, and it did not taste good because I tried it. He
Because
convinced me to try it.
Louisiana's probably got some vinegar in it, right?
It's got a shitload of vinegar in it.
Oh man,
That's a liquidy hot sauce. That if you ever tried to mix like Louisiana hot sauce or like Tabasco, all those super vinegary based sauces like that. Have you ever tried to mix that into like a different sauce?
no,
They definitely
never got that desperate.
What? Like all right, so just say this. You're eating some pizza. I know not everyone's a big ranch with pizza person, but I am. I like some ranch. Also like some heat.
Who doesn't
So-
like ranch with pizza?
Morons. Oh.
I don't know anybody who don't like ranch with pizza.
I know some people.
We won't name any names.
No, I've got a list. But no. So you try to mix Tabasco or Louisiana hot sauce, something like that, in with another sauce. It resists. It will not mix in anything. It's so light. It puts its foot in the ground, draws a line in the sand, and says, "No, I'm on top." it will not go in there, man. You could try to beat that thing in with a sledgehammer, and it would just stand its ground.
Tell you what though, some Tapatio, some Tabasco.
I like Tapatio.
Tapatio for some of you
Ooh,
folks.
yeah.
On some eggs in the morning.
Oh yeah.
You gotta do
That's
that.
just the
good
right way to
stuff.
start the day.
Oh yeah. I just whenever did y'all ever hit that line? So whenever I was young, I didn't like vinegary stuff or anything like I didn't like buffalo. I didn't like Tapatio. I didn't like the Louisiana hot sauce. I didn't like that shit. And then I don't know when I crossed the line, but like 4 years ago, like I used to when I was a kid, I was all about like sweets and stuff like that. Now, not a sweets guy. Don't like dessert as much as I used to. I'm more big on like onions, garlic, hot sauce. The hotter the better. I'm big. You know me. I make my shit spicy.
I'm about to take some shit for this.
Oh God, here we go.
I've always been a sweet tea kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
If you're a Texan, if you're an American, you drink sweet tea. That's just what you do, man.
That's what you do.
Like, no question, right?
Right.
Communists drink unsweet tea. That was my thought, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of weirdo drinks unsweet tea? But in my older years, I'm 23, and in my older age here, I'm like you. I'm kind of the whole sugar thing.
It's past.
It's just
But
I'm
also,
drinking unsweet tea these days.
well, why? Okay, here's my point. Because you've been doing
Purely
this too, Cole.
unsweet tea.
You've been doing that too. And my point to this is, if you're drinking unsweet tea, why not just drink water?
Because I like
You just want
unsweet
you
tea.
just like to make sure
I
your
like
taste
tea.
buds still work. If you can drink something shitty in there.
I drink a lot of water every day. I mean, it's hot.
I drink a shit ton of water.
I like tea. I like iced tea. Gotta have the caffeine.
Well,
I mean, when it gets this hot, I just can't drink coffee all day. That's why I like tea. When it's
Yeah.
cold, I'll drink like a whole thermos a day.
I only drink coffee when it's cold.
Yeah.
Like hot coffee.
I still gotta have a cup in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll be
I can't.
dragging.
I
at it.
can't.
I've cut way down on my coffee though.
I'm a big energy drink guy. But I don't drink
Ugh.
the Monsters. I don't drink the Red Bulls. All that sugary shit. I do the zero sugar. The ones that are like like the green tea caffeine.
When I drink the energy drink, my foot's going.
Yeah, y'all just y'all. I run on caffeine, but a much higher. I will say this: I run on a much higher level than y'all do, probably. Just because a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you run a little rich there.
Yeah.
Colt would be like middle of summer. You drink a whole pot.
I've actually cut way down.
He has cut back.
Have you?
I don't make it near as strong. I drink.
5 months ago, this man, I saw him swig down a pot one morning. Now, less grounds. Not as he takes maybe 2 cups. He's done.
I'll fill up a, not the big Yetis, but you know the tall, skinny ones. I guess like 32 ounce or something like
20
that.
ounce.
That's a 20 ounce.
A little tiny one, like one like this.
About like that, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you've seen it.
Yeah, a little 20 ounce.
Yeah. I fill that up every morning.
He fills it all the way up to the brim
With-
as much as he can fit in there, so the seal won't even close. When he puts the lid on, it shoots coffee out of the
Yeah, it does a little
hole.
bit.
I would watch Colt go a week at a time with no water. Drink. He would not.
I've been trying to do better about that too.
Yeah, see, we even have water on the podcast.
Yep.
Me and Colt been slamming waters. Cheers, Colt. Waters, hydration, guys.
Stay hydrated.
Wow. It's a Kodak moment.
But
Can you pass me that old cold snack over there?
Well, sure.
yeah, when I
Appreciate it.
started making my coffee, I make it about half as strong as I used to, and I drink a lot less of it. And almost immediately, I've noticed that I sleep way better.
Yeah, I bet.
So
So the hot sauce on the beer. So it's a no-go.
I'm curious though. Just by nature, I'm a curious guy. I like to
put it
think-
on Shiner.
I want to try it on different beers.
Yeah, we wrote down some beers we'd want to try to.
Yeah, we did.
try.
We had a little list.
Where'd you go? There it is.
You got that list?
All right, so we tried it on Miller.
No go.
No go. We had a few ideas. Natty.
Well,
Land.
we have National Light here. I've got. You know what? Y'all keep podcasting.
Let's do it right
I'm gonna
now.
grab it real quick. I'll be right back.
But
Y'all just keep
on this
going.
list we have Natty Light, which is we're about to try. Land Shark, which I like Land Shark because it's like Corona, but it don't have the aftertaste.
Why are y'all molesting these beverages like that?
Because we're experimental people. This is science.
Yo, Mr. White.
Michelob Ultra and
Mr. White.
and Ziegenbach, which I don't think I've ever tried. Period.
I do like a
think
good
so.
Ziegenbach.
You should if you like Shiner. It's pretty good.
Ziegenbach is good
Oh,
beer.
but-
I like Shiner more than Ziegenbach,
Yeah.
but
I'll give her-
Ziegenbach's a nice little change up here.
I'll give her a try. That's kind of how I felt about the Yinglings. Like,
The Yingling is just, if you get the Yingling flights, it's just another light beer.
Yeah.
It's nothing. But the
I
Yingling
like it.
originals are just kind of, I mean, they're
It's okay.
alright.
A dose is better. I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
to me,
Why
Dose
do you have
tastes
to
like,
dress something to drink it?
You like, wait, what?
To me, Dose tastes like a
Dos
corn
Equis
tortilla.
is better than you like Yingling, whatever that stuff is.
I would take a Yingling over a Dose. anyway.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just not a big, because I don't, if I drink Dose or Corona, I have to dress it. Like that day you had me and Colt dressing the Coronas and we had a hangover midday.
Well, Corona like has to have dress. I don't
Yeah.
think Dos does. I think it's prestige enough.
I'll be honest, I've drank hot Dos Equis out of a stranger's trunk of his car. The beer, they stopped selling beer. And that guy's like, you boys trying to get beer? And we're like, yeah. He's like, oh, they're closed. We're like, yeah, we know. He said, I got some Dos Equis in the back of the car. We're like, oh, okay. We just wanted a drink. We just had a beer. We thought he meant in the back seat. He pops the trunk. And it looks like this case has been rattling around in the back of his trunk for months. It's beat to shit. it looks, that cardboard looked like worn leather. He's like, yeah, man, I'm going to have it. I think he's just trying to get rid of it. I picked it up and the bottle burned my hand. I mean, I put my hand inside the little handles on the box. We cracked it open. This shot out of the bottle. It was bad. Well, I got Tabasco. I have a Natural Light. Colt, you gonna try with me?
I'll try to
I'm
filter.
not gonna partake. I'm gonna watch.
Oh, Sam.
I still have
Dude.
some sort of self-preservation left.
We're doing it so you kind people out there don't have to.
Sacrifice for the greater good.
And that's you, Rowdy Folk Network fans.
Oh God, this looks bad. Ugh, there's like a little something off the The little crusties on the rim
Oh,
coming.
gross.
All right. Woo. All righty. Cheers, Colt.
Down the hatch.
Let's get it.
Damn it.
That felt great.
That's a no-go, boys and girls.
Negative Ghost Rider. Please don't do that.
Man, you guys really don't like yourselves.
No.
Do you?
Well, then after that second sip, though, the natural light just washes it away.
Well.
This is called a clean slate beer. Make you forget all your problems. Okay, yeah, don't put Tabasco on natural light. I might go as far as to say don't put Tabasco on any beer.
I think that any of our listeners would have gathered that
Yeah, well,
already.
like you said,
But, you know,
I said, I
this
think
is-
I was when I
This
did
is
it.
a
in the name of science.
in the name of science, this is a scientific podcast.
Like I said, I think when I did it the first time, I was kind of I had Micheladas and
but also
Bloody
you
Marys on the
had
brand.
you had that off-brand, you know, that weird brand of
Yeah, but I don't think
Louisiana.
that's
It
not
wasn't-
as
it's-
strong as this shit.
No, Tabasco's a lot stouter than that. Next time, maybe we need. That's going to be the baseline. Is that shit you have?
Yeah,
Oh man.
but it's the same as like any.
We're already around an hour.
Yeah, we're already
Yeah,
An hour in here, guys.
we're already an hour in. We're about to be heading
We're
out.
gonna have to wrap it up.
yeah.
Just a little bit of a rowdy wrap up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I'll tell you what. That Tabasco, she leaves a carbon footprint in your throat. And it's gone off the beer, but I still smell it. It's gonna
What's your
stay
upper
with
lip, dude?
tasty. Oh man! So what do we got going on? Anything coming up? Hopefully, we can get Garrett up here this
Yeah.
coming month.
Sound like he's
That'll
going
be
to come
good.
here this month.
Yeah, good point, Grease.
Greasy.
Yeah, so we got Kobe Allen coming in next episode. That'll be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
He's gonna
And
call
hopefully that'll
in.
be a bit of a better quality phone call.
Yeah. Well, we also next time we got to hook up the Bluetooth audio link to where it just puts their audio inside of the computer. You know me, I'm a big computer guy now. I've been high teching it over here.
It'd be good to have some more music people on.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So yeah, hopefully we can get Garrett on soon. Kobe Allen is on the next episode.
Yeah, we got a couple other things. That's a surprise.
Yeah,
But
we do have a big
we'll let y'all know.
surprise coming. You know, we got a real big surprise coming. It's gonna be good. As soon as we get the dates lined up, we're gonna announce it, and y'all will know. The people will know what the surprise is, and you will be surprised.
That's what makes it a surprise.
Alrighty, so
All right.
I mean,
About to wrap it up, you think?
yeah, just like a Christmas present. It's Christmas Eve, boys.
Thanks again
Let's
for
do
listening,
about
y'all.
that.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Big audio. I just want to take 1 second to drop a comment and a rating as far as compared to episode 1 to episode 2 on the sound quality. Because I'm no expert, but if I was, I'd say that it sounds a lot better on round 2.
Am I the only one that just noticed that Colt's been wearing his pit vipers?
Yeah, he hasn't taken he has not
Hell
taken
yeah.
off his pit
We're
vipers.
indoors, man.
Yeah, but they're awesome.
He's kind of the office bad boy. The rules don't apply to Colt. When you're greasy like that, I'm surprised they don't just slide right off his face.
I mean, I guess if you own a pair of pit vipers, you just don't take them off. Right?
They just,
You don't?
Just whenever the first time you put them on, they just kind of click into place.
Yep.
And you can't get it off.
Dude, you just need that Toby Keith American flag.
I nearly brought it.
Cowboy hat. Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
somebody sat on it.
I
That's
nearly-
what goes with those sunglasses.
I nearly brought it.
He wore it for our last video.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Next time.
Next time.
Oh god, I hope not.
I guess that'll be the shit. If I gotta have a look, that'll be the look.
Oh god. Well, you know me. I've already got my look.
What's my look now?
Your look is 1931 Prohibition. Like you work in the factory and you're going in day out making that money. And by damn it, the lights better be turned
Yeah.
off by 8 p.m.
I can get behind that.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, this has been episode 2 of Rowdy Folk Network Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, Sam. We're glad that we finally got you. You finally gave a shit enough to come in for an episode.
Yeah, those dang family vacations.
Nah, they get in the way sometimes, don't they? Colt, any last words?
I don't got anything. Sam, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
It's been a good time.
Don't miss
Many
another
more
one.
to come.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next episode.